What is up, Spin Fam? It is the day before Turkey Day. Gobble gobble. How you guys doing? It is November, I guess 19th, maybe 2018, something like that. You got Derek here at Everything Spinners, and today we're going to be talking about this bronze Sanitarium 608 from Full Throttle Originals. Oh yes, isn't it beautiful? This is a company. This is my first one from FTO. It's something I've been wanting to get for forever. Like, it's been kind of off my radar just because they're like, this thing costs about 115 bucks, I believe. But I had a good month and I thought I had a chance to get one. And boom, I grabbed it. I don't like 608s. But that's okay because you got the core adapters, and I have a few different core adapters. My Fat Boy has a core adapter. My Axis Micro, my all brass Axis Micro, has a core adapter, and that's what's in here because Heck is sending me a replacement. My boy Heck, who has excellent vape juice. If you happen to vape nicotine or the flavored juices, Heck over at Flavor Zone Essentials, that's what the FZ Essentials stands for, sells really good juice at a great price. 20 bucks for a bottle, and I think if you get three, if you buy two, he gives you one free. I'm not 100% sure on that. Hit him up though. I didn't mean this to be a commercial for e-juice, but hey, it is what it is. Talking about cores, talking about Heck. Heck's my boy. Heck's all our boys. All of our bearing gurus. How you guys like that? I did a little polish job on it. I should have wiped it down better. The tungsten's in right now. I'm trying to get a mirror polish. It didn't come out too bad. It definitely did something. But I'll digress from that. Here, let's take a hit. Ready? So in honor of Turkey Day, I got a quote from a Thanksgiving movie. And if you can name it, I'll give you a kiss. Here's the quote. Ready? I want a fucking car. Name that movie. Ding, ding, ding. I'm sure you know what it is. If you don't, I'm sorry. Go read the comments. I'm sure you'll see it there. Alright, enough about movies and vape juice. And here's, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Let's see, there's my big giant coffee mug. I found this little guy. Watch me just. He's got a laser light. Anyway. Okay, so back to FTO now. This thing is amazing. Let's bust out the scale. I do have it nearby for once. Might be the first time. Oh, you're going to have to trust me what it says. Oh, no, you won't. Okay. It is 129 grams with that thing. We round up at 0.5 or above. We learned that in second grade, I believe, children. Look at it. It is 129 grams. From what I understand, the non-608 version of this is thinner. This is fat to accommodate your 608. And that makes it great. Like, this really is an amazing spinner. It doesn't come with the polish buttons, and these are actually, I'm not that big a fan of these buttons, but they're okay. These are actually 608 buttons, because this did come as a 608. Excuse me, coffee burp. 608, as you can see. I happen to have a Dremel on a vise and a great little kit that I got with it. And I dremeled these suckers down to fit a 188. It's not the prettiest job in the world. Let me get rid of these shims so you can see a little better. Take some shims to get it to work, but frickin' A, it works, and it's pretty straight. I'm still working on it. I gotta get the bottom totally flat so that it doesn't rattle. So what buttons do I like on here? Now that it's a 188, I can put anything I want. These from Spinetic and Josh are the bomb. 25 millimeter, whatever they are. 25 ml. 5:39 a.m. where I'm at. 25 whatevers. Wow, that's terrible. They're 2.5 centimeters across. How about that? And they are awesome. I paid $10 for these, copper. They're a little dirty. I've been through the polish machine as well. But they feel so good on here. Like, forget about it. Look at that balance. This thing is so well balanced. From what I understand, Nick McEntee, the guy behind FTO, makes these by hand. I mean, what does that mean? Or he makes them one at a time? No, he's got a CNC. I saw it. But he makes them in his garage. That's the deal. And he makes them slow and takes his time. He does it with love. And it's worth it. I mean, people give him a hard time. I don't know about, sign up sales versus drops versus blah blah blah. I'm usually a secondary market guy, so I don't worry about all that crap for the most part. All that stuff's out of my league. Once in a while, I can jump in that league with something like that. Thanks, Bob Swallow. You're my hero. Or something like this. This is right up there for me for cost of the spinner. The Voda is my most expensive. If I look up in my cool case, that fat boy, I only paid $60 for it, but brand new, that was $180. So the fat boy and the Voda are my two most expensive. This being $100, I paid $110 for it. Mr. Casey Giles, I believe, sold it to me. Beautiful. So, could I recommend this spinner? Hell yes, I recommend it. Not only do I recommend it, like, if you see one for sale and you don't get it, you're crazy. Now, I know some of us only buy copper, some only, different metals. This is the one where you gotta buy whatever metal it is, kind of like the Voda. I was gonna buy the SS Voda, and the nice Mr. Swallow, Bob Swallow, said, "Wasn't copper your thing?" I said, "Shit, yeah, copper's my thing." And he hooked me up, because Bob's a great guy. And so my point is, I would buy it if it was in tinfoil. I don't care. A few of these need to be bought. Those, like, I'm a copper guy. But you got your tungsten, you got your brass, you got your bronze, and you got your bronze. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You got your stainless. I mean, come on. So the point is, if you see this for sale, you need to get it because it's that good. Like, for real. Especially the 608 version. I know the 608 craze has come back. I don't get it. We used to live in caves too, but now we live in houses. We used to spin 608s, but now we have this thing called 188s. Excuse me while I drink my morning energy. So yeah, and the great thing is 608, you can do the core. Boom, it's all good. Now, for me personally, will I polish this? I just don't know. I really want to. I mean, I gotta learn to wipe these down before I show them, but look at how sweet that looks polished. Just the weights and the sides there, and the buttons. I got hex full ceramic S in there. I don't remember what I was talking about with that, but that's kind of funny. We're 8.5 minutes in here. Fidgeability. There's 0 hot spots with this thing. 0. It's great. These edges, they feel so good. And this is like some kind of bead blast, I assume. Media blast of some kind. But it is amazing. That's why I'm torn about polishing or not. Jeez, nice thumbs. I'm torn about polishing because it is a nice media blast, and I'll never be able to duplicate that. So I'm thinking I should leave it as long as it looks good. No fingerprints, you gotta like that part about it. And it's different. So much of my stuff is polished. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure I'll polish it eventually. Maybe I'll wait till I get my buffer wheel so I can do it proper instead of just my Dremel. Okay, so obviously, yes, highly, highly, highly recommended. You need to get one of these. I know I've been hearing different people say that they're trying to get a spinner for every maker in their collection, and hell yeah, that's a great thing. I've been wanting to do that for about 6 months now, at least. I thought about that a long time ago. Now, very hard to do because there's a lot of makers, especially the old makers. Good luck. I feel like I'm pretty eclectic. I guess maybe we should do a post about how many different makers, spinners do you have, or you know what I mean? Because I think, well, there's a lot of crazy collections out there, I think Amanda would probably have us all beat, obviously. Eric's got a great collection. Cove, Anthony Cove has got a great collection. There's a lot of great collections out there. Mine, it's a good collection for me. It's the bomb. I love my collection, but it's not as big or as eclectic as some, but be that as it may. Anyway, so, enough about yapping. Goodness gracious. Then, another thing I wanted to mention real quick, the Secret Santa's coming up. If you haven't signed up for that, I think the sign up is still going. Aaron Carroll's running that at the weekly spin. So you know it's going to be trustworthy. It's going to be legit. And I was in it last year. And I got this weird brass thing. I traded a brass eye fidget, sent that away, and got back this weird brass cog, which I still have. 608 cog kind of sucks, but it isn't too bad. It's been given a lot of work. But that's not the point. Do it. Go do the Secret Santa. It's fun. International. There's a bunch of makers involved. Who knows? You might get an SC tri-stub or something. Who knows what you're going to get? I don't know. You might get a brass cog you don't like. That's the fun of it, right? Wow, I try not to say Let me drink coffee because I said I guess I don't have too much more to say. This thing at 130 grams almost is just, it's really nice. Really nice. You see, Sanitarium is his. They have bars. That's kind of all he makes. He makes a bunch of different metals. I'm not too acquainted with Nick and what he's doing over there. Like some makers, I am. I know he does a lot of Dama steel. People are shitting their pants for it, and they are beautiful. If you see the pictures on Facebook of them, like I can't imagine having this in Dama. I can't imagine having this in like true copper. But I'll take bronze. I'll take a little bronze. Makes my collection that much more eclectic, in my opinion. So I guess that's all I'm gonna say for this spinner. Like I said, no hot spots. The hips are great. The hips, like if you like a chunky looking spinner, like how different are these two, right? Like totally angular, straight lines. This has a couple straight lines, but this is not angular. This is, I don't know what you call it, but two totally different spinners. Two amazing spinners, right? Goes to show how different a spinner can be and still be what I would consider a top-notch spinner. And that's what this is. This is a top-notch spinner. It's a must for any collector, in my humble opinion. IMHO. One more thing, I want to give a shout out to Chris Pena over at, he does reviews like mine, better than mine. His channel is called New Era Review. Shit, I should have looked it up before. New Era Review, I'm pretty sure it's called. And if that's not it, I'll put a link in there. But look him up. Look up like the Bauble. He's the only one who's done a Bauble review, which I have coming. It'll be here today, hopefully, unless the USPS screws me. It's in town, but it's not supposed to be here till Friday. But anyway, hopefully it comes. Then I'll have the second video. But anyway, yeah, it's called New Era Review. I'm pretty sure that's it. Go look him up, Chris Pena. He's got some other reviews out there. Maybe just look up Chris Pena. If that's wrong, I will put a description in the description what his channels. But I always mean to give him a shout out, and I forget. He's a good guy. Done some trades with him. Even though he lives in Canada, you can't hold that against him. You know, you can't help where you were born, right? Okay. Anyway, thanks, Chris. I want to say thanks to Randy, Chris, all the guys, all the copperheads out there. You guys know who you are. I want to tell the Spin Fam happy Thanksgiving. I want to say Au revoir and moi. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Like if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And that's all I got. Take care, guys.